Hi pals, my name's Nyla, this is my YouTube channel, and it has been a while. Anyway, I made this, so cue intro. Alright, so as you saw, I do this a lot. I do a lot of hand things. This video is called Say Hi to Bi. Bi being B-I, being bisexual. I made my first video kind of introducing my bisexuality and other things about myself. And I guess I just want to take time to go deeper into that. Not only for myself, but just bisexuality in general and topics like bi-erasure and biphobia. Lovely things that happen in this society. I guess I'll start off with, I don't know, the things that grind my gears. And one major thing that grinds my gears when it comes to sexuality and bisexuality and the views on bisexuality. People in the LGBTQIA+ community that are biphobic, that perpetuate bi-erasure. It's like, what do you think the B stands for? Yeah. And it's just so frustrating to hear from other groups in this community, you know, we are queer people, and they're just like, oh, bisexuality isn't real, bisexuality is a phase, or don't come to Pride if you're a bisexual girl with your boyfriend, or, you know, a bisexual guy with your girlfriend, because, you know, you're perpetuating heteronormativity. It's like, but I am not a heterosexual. I am a bisexual female. I identify as a bisexual cisgender female. If I'm dating a man or a woman, I'm still bisexual. If I marry a man and stay with a man for the rest of my life, I am still bisexual. Same if I do it with a woman. I am not a lesbian, I am bisexual. And it's just so annoying to see erasure, bi-erasure, but even to me personally, even more annoying that on top of that bi-erasure, it is coming from people in the LGBTQIA+ community. We already get enough from straight people and heteronormativity. Why? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know, and then there's the whole like debate / argument going on that bisexuality, just the term bisexual and bisexuality, is being defined differently than it used to be, I guess. For example, I identify as bisexual because I am attracted to people of the opposite gender of me and my gender. That doesn't go to say that I'm shutting out every other gender identity and gender expression there. For example, just non-binary folks, transgender folks. I don't really know many personally, and I've never had an experience yet in my life where I've been attracted to someone like that personally. But I identify my bisexuality as people of the opposite gender of me and my gender. And I identify as a cisgender female, so I guess cisgender males. That's personally how I view my bisexuality. Now, that can totally differ for other people. It can be people of my gender and anyone else of another gender. Some people don't use bisexual and they use pansexual, which is a different sexuality than bisexual. That's a whole different video that I would get into. But yeah, I guess I kind of went off a little bit on that first thing that grinds my gears about biphobia and bi-erasure. For example, I'll give you a real life example that happened to me. I was getting to know a girl, just talking to her, whatever. It was over, was it Twitter or some social media site? We had like a few mutual friends from college, I guess. But it was like mutual, not like direct mutual friends, like in my close circle, like mutuals of the mutuals. But either way, there was contact and there was communication. And I started, you know, she got the sense that, yeah, I was flirting with her because she's so cute, and she was flirting with me. And conversations were going, you know, in that direction. And so then she finds out that I'm bisexual. She thought I was a lesbian. She is a lesbian. And I'm just like, I'm not a lesbian, I'm bi. And then almost instantly, like within that conversation alone that night, the tone switched. It changed because it's like, oh, okay. Like, you know, I said that, and then it was kind of like silence for a while. I was like, okay, she didn't text back. And I'm trying not to think the worst, but my anxiety gets to me, and I'm just like, oh, I said something wrong. Oh my God, she's probably biphobic. Blah, 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 blah. Turned out that she was, maybe still is, I don't know. And that was just so, it was like this prick at my side, like, you know, this thorn. Like, oh, everything seems great. No, because she was uncomfortable with the fact that I've dated guys before, I've been with men before, and that I am attracted to men as much as I'm attracted to women. And I'm just like, what's the issue? I don't see one. And, you know, then that goes into the next thing that grinds my gears, I guess, is just society's view on bisexual people and bisexuality. I don't want to sleep with everyone that I meet. A lot of people that I meet, I don't even want to talk to, let alone touch, okay? I'm not more vulnerable to cheating because I'm bisexual. I'll have a girlfriend and it's just like, oh, there's a higher chance that you'll cheat on me because not only will you be attracted to girls, you're attracted to guys. I'm like, but I'm attracted to you and I am with you and committed to you right now. So that logic that you think you have about me and my sexuality, it's not logic at all. Like, it's complete ignorance. So I guess that's the second part of the whole grinds my gears thing. Is people thinking that because I'm bisexual, oh, well, she's throwing herself out at everybody, she's attracted to everybody, she probably has more diseases than people, she's probably this, probably that. Is this still filming? Okay. No, believe me, no. Whom you are attracted to, the kind of people you are attracted to, does not equate the number of people you have slept with. Like in fucking statistics class, when you make those graphs and those line plots, and you have the one with the dots that are all over the place, and it's just like, there is no correlation between... Seriously, there isn't. The third thing is that on the opposite of that reaction, there's the reaction that turns me into a fetish. There's the reaction of them finding out that I'm bi, and it's like, oh, so do you want to, like, have a threesome? Bitch, no! That's really the first thing you're gonna ask me? If they think that it's just, oh, I'm the bi girl on call. No, they're in a relationship with someone, and it's just like, you know, just to, like, spice things up. If one more person tries to come at me with having me spice things up because I'm bisexual and I just want to get with everybody, I will show up to your house. I'll come over, and I will pour hot sauce all over your bed sheets, all over your floor, on your carpet, in your underwear drawer. Hot sauce for days. Like, seriously, people send me comments or pictures of the hottest hot sauce y'all ever tried or can think of, so I can keep that on deck. And then that just overall, all those things that grind my gears, overall, all those things that I just mentioned, being, you know, a fetish, being the bi erasure, the biphobia, all that stuff, it takes a jab at my identity. My sexuality, anyone's sexuality, is not all there is to them, but it is a part of who they are that should be respected and validated and acknowledged. I'm not in some kind of phase because I went into college and did something with a girl. I'm not confused. I'm not immoral. I'm just loving who I want to love. And y'all need to get your life. I feel like that just turns me and people like me into a joke, into something that doesn't not even something. We turn into a something because we're not even a someone who deserves respect, who gets laughed at, that's not real. You can't stand hearing that either. It's like, there's no such thing as bisexual. You're either gay or you're not. Like, no. And the simplest way I can explain it to people is just the truth of what it is to me. So far in my life, I've only dated men, and I have been with men. I have always been attracted to women. I've always been attracted to girls. But I think I mentioned this in my first video. You know, it was always on the back burner because, you know, it's like, no, girls like boys and that's it. You know, that's how you grow up. That's what you're taught in school. That's what you see in TV shows, in movies. You don't get much queer representation in your life. And so it's just like, well, this is how life is supposed to be. So anytime I had thoughts that it was like, do I like this girl? Am I attracted to this girl? I was like, no, that's nothing. That's nothing, Anila. That's nothing. And then one day I was like, no, that's kind of part of everything. Like, I like boys and girls too. Mind blowing. I'm not greedy. I'm not out here trying to scoop up everyone. I'm not wanting to sleep with everyone. Like all these things that people say about oh, well, now they got the best of both worlds and they just want everybody. Like, no. There's a huge percentage of people I never even want to think about. Keep looking out the window because there's like cars just going by, and I think there's people walking outside trying to catch some Pokemon. Good luck, this street is full of Weedles. I live in a street full of Weedles. Some reason, like around outside of my house specifically, sometimes on certain times of the day, like it's like EV central, like there's just a bunch of EVs nearby. But for the most part, there's a shit ton of Weedles. So my place isn't really the place. My street really isn't the street to wander around for too long. Sometimes there's just Pokemon that show up in my room throughout the day. Like within 24 hours, I'll just reopen the app, and my room is like a little hubbub for pokes. Though sometimes there's a lot of Pidgeys, and I'm just like, I don't care about you guys anymore. Anyway, I guess what I would want people to take from this video is, as annoyed as I am with these kind of things, there are a bunch of other people that are. Especially a bunch of other bisexual people that are. And I just want to, I guess, shed some light on those feelings. A lot of times people are ignorant and they're bigots because they're just bigots. Like they're just assholes. But there are many times where people say something or act a certain way or make a joke about something and they don't exactly know how it can make someone else feel. So be mindful of that, definitely. And like I said before, when it comes to people's sexualities and stuff like that, it's not everything about them. Something that's like doesn't matter about me, but at the same time, it is a part about me and my identity that should be respected. So it does matter. But when I say doesn't matter, it's like it shouldn't be made into such a big deal. It shouldn't be everything about me has to do with my sexuality. It's like, no. Bisexual, I'm this, it's like, okay, cool. Sweet cake. That's something else about you. There's a lot that's been going on with life, so I'm sorry for being away for so long. I really do want to film more, as nervous and as awkward as I get. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe and comment, all that jazz. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, at Cibellina Speaks. I'll have the link in the description below. Maybe I'll try to have something pop up on the screen. I don't know. I'm still like messing around with video editing and shit like that because it's fun. This is like an official, I'm back on YouTube kind of thing, but unofficial in a way because I'm not gonna set a time. Like I make videos every Tuesday or I post every, no, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm Frank Ocean with that shit. I'm not gonna promise you anything. But yeah, Have a great day.